Hello everyone, my name is Uthris, and welcome back to another episode of Banished. We are kind of currently... Oh, I paused the game, my bad. There we go. We are currently kind of working on the new town. We did a lot last episode. Like, it was just a hectic sprint of just build. Now, we kind of slowed down, take a bit of an account for everything, speed up time, let things be constructed a little bit more leisurely. You can see here, this is the upgraded dock residence. It finally got made using some rope that we've saved up, so that's cool. I'm glad we actually have a tier 2 one now. Come over here. I don't think anything's built in here yet, so we'll see about building some more dock homes throughout that section. Not 100% sure how well that'll work. A lot of this dead space that we're going to be filling in, probably with just simply using docks. That might be just the easiest solution. And sometimes the easiest solution is simply the best solution. We have some merchants arriving. They're not really selling anything we want, so we'll go ahead and dismiss them. What we're looking for is some rice. I was told last episode that the rice fields are pretty good, and that we'd want to potentially use those. Ooh, our general wagon stuff is actually here now. So that's pretty good. We're getting our wagons in, which means I can actually get rid of this tiny market here soon. So this has 2 vendors working on it. This one will have 1, I suppose. I think that's fine. Pack up the wagon and move on. Find a noticeable location and build from the toolbar menu again. That's kind of interesting. So we have kind of like 2 parked wagons. They're right next to each other. And we're just going to be transitioning this market over to here. So we'll go ahead and mark this for deletion. And let these people kind of work out how they want these wagons to be. I kind of like how close in together they are. In a way, I think I like it. Makes it feel more like a little campsite. What do we got over here? Looks like we have a bit of a smithy. Village workshop completed, so we'll go ahead and assign people to it. We have a village tailor done as well, which we can use just some leather for. I'm assuming I have a decent amount of leather. I haven't really been short on it as far as I'm aware. Let's go to our inventory and take a look here. We have 1,539 leather. We're fine. We're fine on it. Wine, root, glassware. Boy, we need some advanced production stuff here soon. That's what we need. And to do so, we need to kind of finish off this small village. I say village. It's probably going to be turning into a proper town at some point soon. We built a church over here. I'll probably add the graveyard in the back. Right out back here. We'll do, let's do a fenceless one. About the size here. I guess we'll do 10 wide, 10 by 20. Just a good old rectangle. A nice perfect rectangle, mind you. We got an herbalist going. Herb limit, I'm going to bump up to about 800 right now. Let's go over some additional stats too. Our town has basically fully recovered from all the infectious diseases. We actually have some homes down here. People are starting to move in, which is great. We have a permanent rope area here that's just constantly using hemp or flax as rope, which is great because I think our gatherers' huts give us some flax every now and then. I could be wrong. I've seen plenty of it throughout the save, but could be wrong. What do we got here? We got vendor and vendor. I guess we don't need these 2 anymore since we're deleting this little market square. The farm's still doing pretty good, I would say. I'm still running my long-term experiment of some of them have pickup turned on, some of them have them turned off, just so that we can get a definitive answer as to how, on average, what that's going to be. I was looking for something. What was I looking? Oh, yes, we were going to look at our inventory. Here we go. We have a bunch of reeds. Like 6,520 reeds. We're going to have to get rid of those. Where's that flax at? 2,600 flax. So let's go ahead and change the rope maker down here to use reeds. I mean, we're currently using a bundling shed with reeds, but we'll go ahead and also switch from flax to reeds on this as well. Pretty straightforward process. And now I'm going to fill in this little gap here, hopefully with just some waterside homes. That should be all I really need to get this area nice looking. You know, I think I can only fit one in here. Do I put it here? I think so. Yeah, we need a 3x3 little building here. I don't know what we have that'll fit. I don't think the rice wine fits. No, it doesn't fit. Let's try maybe small dock storage. Nope, large dock storage. This actually looks kind of nice. Might be able to get away with it over here. Has a kind of big capstone building on that side. Stock workshop. No, we don't really have anything that's like a 3x3. Everything's kind of a bit bigger. We could do a little chicken breeder again and have a bit of a path going that way. I think that's fine. That'll tie that area in. This is a 2 by however many really that we could fit in here. Dockwork storage, fuel storage. Well, we could do a rice wine still if we end up making some rice here in this area. But we just need to have some rice plants bought probably before that. I'm hopefully going to buy about 10,000 rice. Alright, so we're getting plenty of things placed. We have a new village town hall placed down. A lot of construction to do, and I mean a lot of it. We need a lot more homes in this area just to help support all the jobs. Our tool shortage is kind of finally figured itself out, which is wonderful for us. These medieval homes look so good, but at the same time, they don't really fit. This is definitely for more of the city, in my opinion. I have a real hard time finding homes that fit the style that I'm going for. And I think part of that is just simply, I'm not quite sure what I'm going for, which is a bit of an issue. Oh, good. We finally got these homes being edited again, so we can add the upper story roof to them so that they're aligned properly. There we go. This one as well. So that'll introduce some more homes. Don't really need an urban storage, urban chapel. This is like this whole set uses pretty much the same kind of stuff. It's just custom ground floor. Everything else is a little bit different. This is like a whole native thing. Pretty cool. Little teepees and wigwams. Longhouse storage. Longhouses are kind of more for homes, but I figured I guess there could be a longhouse storage. Why not? Little canoes. Kind of hard to place them when they just sink into the ground, isn't it? Native monument of a llama, of course. That makes sense. Ceremonial ground. Alright. Nothing really there for us, I don't think. These are just kind of small urban homes. In fact, let's make one row building. I think that would be really cool. Only problem is, of course, the roof kind of changes shape every time that I place it. Should I go up a floor? I think so. And yeah, this building set I think was one of my favorites to use in one of our other playthroughs. And then down, plain, and then capstone it. Yeah, something like that. It'll give us some building variety and a bunch of homes in a tight-knit space. That's the great thing about the urban stuff. And this whole dark set's pretty cool. Maybe we can fit a couple of them in. Kind of like that. We got a potter, which we need. Great. Our food is kind of holding steady at 21,000. We're now making wagon wheels, which is kind of nice. So I don't really need wagon wheels all the time. So we'll I really only wanted to make this so they could finish the wagons up by the farms. So let's see, what are these? They're blacksmiths, so we can just get rid of 2 blacksmiths, make them back into normal workers. We got nomads up here, 28 of them. Don't really want nomads. Ooh. Some proper chickens. Let's do chickens. 4,800, fine. Have 4,800 flowers. It's an easy trade. Boom. 12 chickens. I'm not doing trade animals. I don't think that's really required. So here we'll do chickens. There's going to be 83 chickens in here, which is pretty crazy. We'll get I guess a farmhouse of some kind. I know I have some pretty cool looking ones. Let me find it real quick. Oh, I'm pretty sure I do. I think it's these. Yeah. It's like a stone farmhouse kind of deal. Build that out there. Farm, looking good as ever. I like how populated our streets are now too. Like this town just feels so alive with all this movement. All the people coming to the dockside market for things, hanging out near like the cleaning fountain, going to the school, which is just about capped out. Our total stats, by the way, I said I wanted to talk about the stats earlier, but I totally forgot. It's year 47 years in game. It's early summer. Homes 117, families 157, citizens 348 citizens, 258 adults, 52 students, 30 less students now. Students 34. We're at 83% load, 81% educated. Health is almost capped. Same thing with happiness. So we're doing a great job. Our most food that we have is corn. Our corn is producing a large amount, which is wonderful. We got a decent amount of lumber. We have venison, feathers. Yep. We have a lot of stuff in our inventory. A lot. Trade items. We need some more different, food variety. I can plant rice if I wanted to. In fact, I might. Maybe beginning next year, we'll switch this out for rice, so that I don't have to buy it. Wow, why didn't I think of that before? Okay. Sometimes you just have to look at it before it kind of pops into existence. You can see our food is going down a little bit lately. That's fine. We haven't finished harvesting yet, so it should spike back up. If I look at the 10-year, actually let's do 50-year. You can see this was during the huge food crisis we were at and how close we were to just bottoming out. This is basically the stock market crash of 29, and this one is the stock market crash of 2008. So, both of them pretty severe, but obviously this one having a little bit more of a grand impact, I would say. We got another cool food graph here. It's population. Just, a whole bunch of children died. This is the measles outbreak. So we had a huge spike, and then a sharp decline. F's in chat for the children there. We got students. They're kind of declining in the equal rate-ish, and they're kind of tied to how many children you have, so that makes sense. Our population kind of flattened out at this point. We had kind of the same amount of adults the whole time. It's just the measles really hit the children real hard, which is pretty much to be expected. We have no stone. We've used it all. I need to, in fact, go through and tell them to harvest all this stone up here now by hand. I don't know why I keep hitting escape. Maybe it's just like a natural reaction here for us. That barn's looking good. This is making ropes, which is great. Oh, this is the new town hall. This is a village town hall variant. I figured I'd give them a little bit more of a fancier village town hall. Not to say the default one isn't nice looking, because it definitely is. But this one, a little bit different. And I also have, I think, if I can find it in here, I think I do. Isn't there a flag variant? I think it should be in here somewhere. Now these are monument statues. Those are wreaths. Because if I can find it, we can actually put the flags on the flagpole. And use it, but it doesn't seem like I have them kind of readily available. Basically to be expected at this point for me, isn't it? This is like, I have a grand idea, and the idea itself isn't really overly complicated, but getting it done seems to be the overly complicated portion. I really like these clotheslines and stuff. would be cool to hang up. There's even like a caddy corner one. But I think that'll be more of a city decoration. Boxes. Boxes are a quick way to kind of decorate out an area. Make things feel a little bit more used and lived in. No rail carts, I don't think that would be necessary. We'll add a canoe. Maybe in just like a couple places. We need some boats, don't we? We need some boats. So let's go ahead and place some too. Net, nope, don't need any tall ships. That's probably a little overkill. Nope, still don't need any tall ships. Don't really need the trader either. Okay, and done. That'll make that whole shoreline feel a little bit more decorated. I wonder if it's in the fort section. Forward post. I would call this a trench wall or something like that, I guess. Wagon market. Handy. What's this? Just some fences. They look nice. Those are some nice fences. Not really in our theme, but definitely look nice. So we have a reed farm here. Didn't I place some rice planters and stuff? I did. I'm gonna move them. Find the dock stuff, food, and rice. I think just having that big field there is gonna make it look a little bit better. Build a little storage shed on that side too. Plenty of storage down here. Super important. Kind of capped out on construction limit. It's okay. Food still hovering about 20,000. Good to see. I need to turn up the speed again. I have a habit of like going around in real time and just kind of watching stuff happen because I really enjoy it. I just enjoy the view of this game, but it also slows the progress down. Wow, old castle was right. All right. Little breakfast nook. What's that do? Start the day with your nourishing meal. Hostel. It's like a really fancy house with a coffee greenhouse. Yeah, let's put a little well in here somewhere, I think. think we're gonna need one. I don't know why the Plymouth plantation stuff's in here twice, but it is. It happens. There's some park stuff. What's this? Granny house? These are quaint little homes. Maybe a little too small looking for the area. Nope, that doesn't really fit anything either. Nope, too colonial looking. Oh, these aren't bad. These are quite nice. I think they'll kind of cap off that street nicely there. Small house out back. Cathedral of Joyous. Alright, stone fence graveyard. Happy stone fence. Happy high walls. Because, you know, you're never really fully complete until you have some happy high walls. A decent smithery. Small tailor. A happy butcher. Man, this guy's so happy to be a butcher. Yeah, we'll throw one in there. Why not? Smithy. Mine. Iron ore and coal. Oh, getting some save here. Alchemy tower makes steel tools out of iron tools. Tool shed, keep your tools safe and dry. Tool trader, sailor tools for profit. Interesting. I think that's like one thing that I never really did too much in this game, which was simply go in and kind of just do everything via market forces, like just buy all my food or buy all my lumber or anything like that. Never really something that I did. I think I just always enjoyed the idea of kind of doing it on my own and letting the economy of my town carry itself. I felt like it was very important to do it that way. Wasn't there a building supposed to go there? I thought so. We'll check out the trader, see what we got here. Fancy homewares. Hardwood, homewares, and roof tiles. Alright, well, don't need any of that. So long! Trader guy. We need more trader docks, which will definitely come here soon. Oh, yes. I can switch to rice on just a couple fields. And let's take a look here at how these are doing. So this is a non-pickup. You can tell the pickup versus the non-pickup. So 1,076 in the current. 1,000. And then 1,200. So, you know, 1,000 is about my min that I want. 1,000. 1,300. 1,100. 1,000 almost 300. 1,000 almost 300. And 1,300. So far, it kind of feels like the normal method is a little bit better. I don't know if it's because these get planted late, because what happens is these will probably sit almost all summer or winter, and then spring a whole bunch of laborers will realize, oh, we need to move this so that the field can start planting, and that's it. So I think this might cause delays in the planting season, which might long-term have a negative effect. Not 100% sure. Oh, look at all this stuff for trade. A whole bunch of stuff going on over there. Let's Cool. I need to take this brewer out. We don't need it. Not yet. Not until we have rice for the next season, which will be really interesting to see what that field looks like. I hope it looks cool. How's our pond over here? You guys mentioned that I didn't turn this on like I wanted to. Awful. Oh boy. I mean, granted, the guy lives a whole town over. That's why we need a bunch of homes over here lately. That's why I'm trying to really increase my my home count in this section of the map. Could also just use some default stone homes. I mean, they look nice. At least I think so. In fact, we're kind of super short on stone still, so I need to go back up here, make sure that all this is selected. It is. They're just taking their time with it, so, you know, it's one of those things. I can feel the game, by the way, becoming slower and slower. When I'm on ×10 speed, I can feel it kind of slow down when I start panning the camera. That's to be expected. You know, you're not going to have perfect FPS forever, especially when your population gets this high. I mean, again, our population total is 356. So it's pretty up there. Village tailor, trying to make some coats and stuff. Kind of getting ahead of the curve, hopefully. Well, while we're waiting for things to kind of progress, we can worry about decorating this, I guess. Let's go to the fence section, and I kind of want to use colonial style. It looks pretty nice. I like the kind of sticks above the stone wall. I think it's a pretty cool look to it. So I think part of the issue with it right now is just simply this won't fully kind of cut a path out. This is very image only kind of deal. I don't know if I like that aspect. It's a cool castle wall. There's no variants of them though. Oh, there's some variants of the main gate being open or closed. City wall towers. Is that even really a city wall tower or like just a triangle piece? City wall drain. Alright, that's the weak spot. Door entrance, that's pretty nice. City wall shield. Okay, got some cool emblems on that. City wall cannons. City wall ladders. Dang, alright. I think I'll go back to using just some field stone. And then maybe I'll have a gate like here. To allow people to come inside. I don't think this is right. Let me see this again here. Yeah, nope. That was not right. Not correct. In fact, it was the opposite of correct. It was incorrect. Why, I think we're gonna have to wait until that thing is built so I can do the corner. Connect it there. We'll use a ghost wall to make it nice and flush. I think that's where it needs to go. I think. Not 100% sure. But we'll find out. We are really short on stone. I might have to build a quarry sooner rather than later. Because we just don't have enough of it here. So let's find a quarry. I don't know if I want a small one or a large one though. Parsnip. Yeah, sure. Trade. So long, boat. Thank you for stopping by. So we could do a tiny quarry, because again, this area is not really meant for quarries. This is more for like metal production, but I could fit a small one in here if I didn't have this. Kind of taking up the spot. So we'll get rid of it real quick. Who's homeless? They're miners, or what did I make? Something that miners aren't using? I have no idea. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I made the tin ore stop. Oh, the tin ore ran out of ore. Okay, the copper mine's gonna run out of metal too. That's interesting. I didn't think they would run out so soon. There's no way to... Oh wait, there is. Upgrade the tin mine for significantly more resource production. It allows land to be reclaimed. 70 coins? Is that money? Okay. Precious mine. Upgrade the mine for more resource production. So I think we need to smelt gold down, I guess, and maybe make some gold coins. I don't even know how to do that, but that'll probably be a city objective. Probably. Most likely. Ah, look. We were able to plant a rice field. Which means our rice actually got finished. So if I come up here to our rice field, let's see. 1372 of rice, that's not bad. And the other field did 1078, so not quite. That's good, but you know, it's alright. They forgot to harvest one. How's the pasture here for chickens? We have 26 out of 83. This place is just gonna have so many chickens. Now this is the definition of free range chickens right here. This is organic, fresh, straight to market chicken eggs every day, which is beautiful. It's already 40 minutes into this gameplay. I totally lost track of time. Okay. I think that's fine, though. Speed up time more. Speed up time more. That always seems like a good solution. I need to make that dock house here again. Where is it? Home. Flip it around. There we go. And this is the upgraded basic dock house. You can see he's got his pants hanging up. That's always a good sign. Nice healthy home. Always got to hang up your pants. And just kind of seal it off with that. Maybe even do a bit of a little path. Just into the back door of that. Should be fine. Okay. Looking good. The town is being successful. Our food is still good. Our tools have fully recovered. Clothing is a little light still. I may add another little tailor down here just to kind of keep that in check long term. We're making pottery, it looks like, finally. So we may be able to do... don't I need something for pottery? I do. Homeware supplies. So we are making furniture now. So that'll be great for upgrading. I think some of these homes require it. I forget which ones. I thought I put some down, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, this little structure looks pretty good too. Alright, that's it for this episode. That's it. That's all you guys are going to get. I think it's looking good. The town is pretty well established. It's almost completely self-sufficient in its own right. So that means the excess materials coming out of this town will also just bolster the other towns, which is great. Next episode, we'll wrap up this town completely, I think, and get it kind of in its final shape. Get ready to start moving into our 4th town. Or should we go to the city? I don't know. I'll let you guys decide that. If we should start laying out the city now, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I'll plan to go into another town, another little specialized thing, probably not near the shore line or anything like that. But if you do want to see the city, let me know that, and we'll get right on it next episode. I think we're about ready for it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to subscribe for more creative goodness such as this. Hit that like button. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you all in the next video.